Welcome back, riders, to another week in the passenger seat.
Woo! It's just gonna be
Yes.
on a t-shirt like, woo!
Woo! Hey, actually, that's
Hey.
not a bad idea for a t-shirt. Anyways, riders, thank you so much for joining us again on the ride. Today, we're going to be talking nerd news and stuff we've done during the week or stuff we've seen, watched, played, whatever. It's going to be a pretty chill episode, and maybe next week we'll have a topic, but we'll see. As always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know down in the comments below if y'all want us to talk about anything. We'd really appreciate that. And with that being said, let's hop right into things. I'm going to go ahead and start, if you don't mind, see, because I don't really have that much.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm going to talk a little bit about the TCG space, as always. I'm going to be talking about Magic the Gathering, Secrets of Strixhaven so far, and I'll also be talking about Secret Lairs because there is a Secret Lair coming up on Monday, and that is Monday tomorrow. So now y'all know when we're recording. Monday, April 27th is going to be the Secret Lair, and I'll tell you what exactly that Secret Lair is called because there's a couple of different ones. I think it's called Back to School or something like that.
Back to school.
So, yep. Back to School Super Drop.
Is it like a pencil and eraser?
No. So I'll send you a couple of photos after we're done, just so you can see. What's interesting here is sort of like the odds one out is the fact that they're doing a My Little Pony inclusion into this set.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, that one was kind of weird. I'm assuming that My Little Pony has something to do with going back to school. I don't know.
You know, Magic it probably has a lot of bronies.
Oh, a lot. You wouldn't be surprised, but yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's two sets for Secret Lair for My Little Pony called Friendship is Magic, and the other is Lands of Equestria. Obviously, one set has like some cards like Generous Gift, Reconnaissance Mission, Radiate, Defense of the Heart, Arcane Signet, and Soul Ring, while the Lands of Equestria are just basic lands with the ponies in them. This is sort of a point of contention because we all know that Secret Lair prices are $30 for non-foil and $40 for foil. And my point of contention with these Secret Lairs is that you're paying $40 for a foil bundle of, like, for example, the lands. They're just basic lands with art on them. So you'll get a set of 2 of each basic land, so a total of 10 lands for $40. Kind of hard to justify that price. But
Agreed.
anyways, yeah. Then we have another one called Omens of Chaos. And so this one shows a couple different characters, casting your spells, doing stuff. I am not 100% sure if these characters are from Secret of Strixhaven, but it has Abrupt Decay, Batwing Broom, Chance for Glory, Counterflux, and Growth Spiral. So for any of you, any of my Magic the Gathering players out there, look into it. There's this one that's pretty interesting. It's called Secret Lair, the Dwarf Fortress, Create New World. And it's basically like this old Atari-style game vibe. I don't know much about this, so if y'all know about it, writers, let me know. But you'll see it when I send you the pictures to see. You'll see what I mean. It has sort of like this Atari video game vibe.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. The set that I'm interested in is called The Eyes Have It. And the Eyes Have It are all cards with like eyes as like the centerpiece. And there's some really cool cards in here, like
it's like a really obvious thing to its name.
Yeah, no, for sure. And so we have Counterbalance, which looks absolutely amazing for any person who plays stacks. Counterbalance, Sensei's Divining Top. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We've got Gitaxian Probe, which is a staple in some commander decks, so that's fun. We've got cards like Opt, Otherworldly Gaze, and Baleful Strix. Now, again, these cards individually don't add up to the price tag, but the art is pretty dope, so I guess it's a hard justifiable cause. But anyways, we've got Maho Gakuin
Oh,
Seshuin Hakusho. No,
whoa!
it is called it's called Maho Gakuin Seishun Hakusho. I really don't know how to pronounce that. I'm very sorry. But it's like these anime style cards. So we got Rule of Law, Thought Scour, Time Stretch, Stringing Study, Notion Thief. Notion Thief is pretty cool, and so is Thought Scour, I guess, personally for me. Those look all right. Not really 100% interested in them. And then the last one, it ends with, oh no, there's two more. Yeah, two more. Notebook Genius is the other one, and this is really cool because these are like characters, and if like it's like they were sketched on a notebook.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool. So we've got Lear, Disciple of the Drowned. We have Bloodgast, Stormkiln Artist, and the Stormkiln artist is particularly interesting to me. I do maybe sort of want to pick this up because of that. And Anello the Painter. We'll see. We'll see. And then the last one is Return to the Mystical Archive, which are a couple mystical archive cards with this one is interesting.
Okay.
Because it has the next 5 cards: Duty Beyond Death, Spell Pierce, Zombify, Abrade, and Shared Roots. What I don't like about this is the fact that 1, 2, 3, I believe 3 of the arts in this, because I'm not sure about Abrade and Shared Roots, but 3 of these arts already show up in the Mystical Archive in Secrets of Strixhaven.
Oh,
So it's the same art, and that kind of throws me off, because why are you charging me $40 for cards that cost less than $1 each
yeah.
that already come out in the set? Kind of greedy. I don't like the idea. If
Kind of greedy.
kind of greedy. If anybody sort of has the reasoning behind that, and they can let us know down in the comments below, we'd appreciate that. But that's basically all I had about the secret layers. Secrets of Strixhaven so far has been really fun. The set is super fun to play. There are a lot of a lot of new inclusions between the prepared spells and new keywords such as Opus, Increment, a couple cool things. So for those of you who play Magic, I hope you're enjoying Secrets of Strixhaven. That being said, that is basically all I had regarding nerd news. Carlos, you have the floor.
All right. Uh, interesting stuff. I only have a couple of nerd news to share with you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the first one, and that is that HBO is releasing a Scooby-Doo anime. I know that we have some Scooby-Doo news happening over there at Netflix with the live action, but this one is their own thing. And it is only Scooby and Shaggy visiting Japan they've been visiting different countries, crossing off food, I guess. You know how they are.
Okay, sounds
And
about right.
they unfortunately unlock a lot of yokai. So now they
Oh,
have to
cool.
like battle these monsters and like solve the mystery and all that stuff. And they are tagged along with a guy who's like a gadget expert and then a girl who's a mystic expert. And they have their own mystery machine because they're like fans or whatever. And their mystery machine is actually one of the little Japanese trucks. I thought that was kind of cool. That little nod there.
Nice.
And along the way they meet Scooby's uncle, Japanese uncle, and it's a freaking Shiba Inu.
Shiba Inu.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, okay, that makes sense. So it's pretty cool. It comes out in this summer, I believe. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out, very like the artwork is very anime
Okay.
style. So, the other piece of nerd news I have for you guys is Studio Ghibli is releasing another film. It is a short film. I think it's
Ooh.
called The Valley of the Witches, if I'm not wrong. See, I have the
Valley of the
information
Witches.
right here. Make sure I don't get anything wrong. All right, here we
Valley of the
go.
bitches.
Oh no. Studio Ghibli's upcoming anime release is an exciting milestone because one of the biggest names in anime. Now it is a short film, and from what I'm reading here, it will be released in July exclusively for the Studio Ghibli Park in Japan first before it gets released for anybody else to watch. The
Okay.
Night in the Valley of Witches is what it's called.
Okay.
So, I'm for those guys excited. I'm sorry that you probably have to wait longer than necessary, but if you got the ticket, go to Japan and go to the park and see it. Um, I feel like if it's a short film, it's like one of those things where it's like I feel like the exclusivity can only last so long. So I do feel
Right.
like it'll still get released this year. Like it'll last like a month or two, and then probably get released like on HBO Max or something. At least that's what I would assume. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably so.
And the last piece of nerd news I have for you guys is more of an update from the last time we talked about this, and that is the Aang and the Avatar movie. I don't know if you heard, but they
Caught the guy.
arrested, yeah, they arrested the guy. He's a
Yeah.
26-year-old Filipino man, I believe, who basically disclosed himself by writing in social media, "Oh,
What's the big deal?
what's the big deal?" So they arrested him. He faces up to 7 years in prison, and then alongside that, it's a $50,000 fine from the company.
That's
And then
that's
after that, they don't know if they want to take any other like further legal action against this guy. So, and I know some people are obviously kind of like, oh, like some people in the comment section always go like, "Oh, hero," or like whatever, like "Thank you for releasing it." I'm like, bro, these are actual humongous companies with big consequences. So hacking a major studio is a really big deal, and people need to realize that hacking a major studio, you're costing people a lot of money, especially this major studio. So of course you're gonna probably like 7 years in prison. That's a lot just for you to go ahead and release a movie. Yeah, that's
I.
7 years of your life.
You know what? I kind of defer on that one. I
Mhm.
feel like that's not. I was gonna say that's not really a lot. 7 years plus a $50,000 fine for what could have cost the company millions of dollars. Um, Honestly, not bad. And
I definitely wouldn't
yeah,
do it
sure,
just to see a movie.
right. I mean, he could have saw the movie. I mean, he didn't have to send it over to friends. You know, he could have. I feel like he could have done a watch party at his house or something. I don't know. There are ways to handle that. But here's the thing, right? Obviously, there's going to be a lot of people against corporations. Period.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, there's a lot of fans who are upset because it's not getting a theatrical release. We can understand that. Now, we're not going to sit here and advocate for doing the wrong thing, but I guess people are going to do what they're going to do, and whoever benefited from whatever that person did, well, um anyways,
But
yeah. So,
things have been hacked and released in the past. And
mhm,
honestly, that's another thing people have been talking about. The only reason is because he's an idiot and he admitted it
yeah,
and he let the world know that it was him. And it's like, dude, like so many hackers have gotten away with that type of stuff because they just don't reveal themselves. It's
yeah.
like you just went ahead and did it. I was just so stupid. You could have
I
stayed
think
quiet,
it's I think it's for the clout, honestly.
probably.
I think it's for the clout. But I don't know. You're 26, you're going to do what you're going to do, right?
Yeah. Well, that's all the nerd news I have for you guys. There is no new talk or anything about that, but them actually releasing the movie themselves. Are gonna see
Mm,
what when that happens.
okay. So, a couple of things that I've been watching and or playing. I started watching the show on Netflix called no, it's not it's simply
The
called the no, it's called Unchosen. Is it Unchosen?
Okay. Unchosen.
The Unchosen. No,
You are
it's.
not
I'll tell
well.
you in a second. Sorry, looking it up. Looking it up. Unchosen. Okay, so it's called Unchosen. And so I saw this, and I saw the little snippet of it in, when you're hovering over title cards in Netflix.
Oh yeah.
And I saw the trailer, and I was like, okay, I'm kind of interested. So it's about Mormons.
Oh no. Okay.
Dude, but it's a lot of drama. Okay, so it's like obviously this dramatization of, I guess, the Mormon lifestyle, and one of the main characters is the kid from Sex Education,
The
the
main
kid who
kid.
plays the kid who plays Otis. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
he's one of the mains, and then it's him and his wife, and like, I don't want to spoil too much, but essentially something happens with their daughter, and it gets to a point where she's sort of stuck in a position where her daughter might die, and she's not going to be able to save her.
Okay.
And her daughter gets saved by some random dude who, like, I guess was chilling around their area, their community. And it's funny because literally, dude. Okay, so I'm fuck it. I'm gonna say it. If you don't want spoilers from Untouched,
Untouched.
Jesus Christ,
Unchosen.
thank you. If you don't want spoilers from Unchosen, go ahead,
Yo.
and skip this part. We'll put a little box here with the time we stop talking about it. Anyways, point is, their daughter has a hearing impediment, and she has a what is that called? The ear thing?
Hearing aid.
Hearing aid. Thank you. Anyway, she has a hearing aid, and a storm is rolling in, and another little kid comes by, and he's like, "The rapture, the rapture!" And
Oh
so
my.
the daughter gets freaked out, runs into the woods, ends up falling into the river where she gets tangled up, and she's about to drown. Her mom, who rushes to like find her, eventually finds the river and sort of sees her in there, but she's blocked by a bunch of like trees and branches and stuff, so like she can't get through.
Uh-huh.
And so this dude who he's a fugitive, he you don't know that yet, but he jumps into the water, right? And he pulls out the daughter and saves her. But dude, the funniest thing was like this dude walking out of the water all wet, sort of has like this Jon Snow vibe, and then he's covered in tattoos.
Uh-huh.
And dude, the chick is gushing, bro. She's a waterfall into the river, dude.
No.
It is the funniest thing. Anyways, it's a lot of drama because it's essentially this woman wanting to leave her Mormon sort of lifestyle, because there's a lot of things in there like abuse and sort of a lot of controlling and stuff, which uh, let me put the parentheses here for anyone who maybe is a Mormon. Maybe a little bit of misrepresentation, but we just want the drama, right? We don't
Yeah,
give a shit
Hollywood
about
exaggeration.
Hollywood exaggeration, right? Anyways, and dude, the drama it gets even better and better. So the chick is having an affair with this fugitive, but then obviously the husband doesn't know. But the husband also starts developing, like, you know, feelings for the dude. Like he starts having like, uh, I mean, I don't know if you'd just call him like just the dude's kind of gay. It's
Yeah,
cool,
okay.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it is so much drama, and I fucking love it because he's like, first I was just expecting, oh, this is gonna be one of those where the chick cheats on her husband, and it's like, okay, whatever. But
Mhm.
when the husband gets interested in the dude too, I was like, whoa, now that's a twist. That's what we're here for, baby. Let's go. Anyways, it feels like a Maury episode, dude. And yeah, so that's pretty good. So if you want to watch something like that, make sure to go check out Unchosen. As far as things I've been playing, nothing new. I mean, I downloaded because Hades 2 finally dropped on. Well, I think it's been out for a while, but I was able to pick it up. Hades 2 on PlayStation. I do like the rogue like style games, so that's been pretty fun. And other than that, that's about it. That's about it. What about you? So you've seen anything? You've played anything recently?
Have I seen anything? No. honestly, I haven't really seen anything except for catching up on things. So every week I have a new episode of Dorohedoro, of course, getting better and
Mhm.
better. Daredevil
Right.
Born Again season 2, dude. If you haven't seen Daredevil Born Again, let me tell you, bro, it is so good. People need to
I'll,
catch
I'll
up on some Daredevil.
I'll add it to my list.
And then every Sunday is One Piece. For you
Mm.
guys who are giant One Piece fans, you already know that, but so it's interesting. And that's pretty much it. I try to always catch up with my things, and then I end up watching stuff with the wife at the end of the day. That's she's a lot
Okay.
of repeat of like New Girl, maybe a movie
Mm.
here and now, but
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yep. Sounds like married life.
sounds like
anyways,
married life.
writers,
We
thank you
even
so
went
much
to
for
the.
joining
I'm
us.
sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, sorry.
We even went
Sorry.
to the movie theaters last Tuesday, and it was to see You, Me, and Tuscany. You ever seen the commercial for that?
No.
A rom com. It's the girl who played the Little Mermaid, live action Little Mermaid, and
Okay.
you ever seen Bridgerton?
No. I've
So
heard about it though.
the first season of Bridgerton, there's this African American guy, and he after the first season he left. He's actually in that movie Dungeons and Dragons. He's the black dude with the dreadlocks on the side. He acts all like kind of like
Oh.
robotic,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That guy. Interesting movie. Anyways, go
yeah.
ahead.
Anyways, riders, thank you so much for joining us today. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We always appreciate it. Let us know down in the comments below what you've been watching, or let us know down in the comments whether you'd like to see us talk about something specific. And with that being said, thank you so much for joining us again. Until next time, peace out.
Peace.